Yeah, hi. I've been meaning to start a vlog for a while, so I'm kind of experimenting with this. Um, this is unrelated to this entry, but if you want to give it a shot, this is a problem that I solved and posted from a site called brilliant.org. Um, and I was going to explain how to solve this problem at a later point in time, possibly if I continue with this. But if you want to give it a shot, uh, assume these three circles to be the same side and tangent to one another, meaning they touch at a point, a single point each. Uh, Assume the radius of these circles to be 8 and calculate the radius of the inner circle. If you'd like to try it. I may post a solution later. I can explain it if you want me to. No, really, the topic for this session, if we can call it that, is I've heard more about Ebola in the last couple of weeks than I care to ever. Consider this a public service announcement from the Department of Calm the fuck down already. Look, you're not going to catch Ebola. It is spread exclusively by direct contact with bodily fluids from a person who not only has Ebola, but is also already showing symptoms. They are not contagious until they're showing symptoms. It's really nowhere near as easy to catch Ebola as it is to catch like a cold or a flu, which is why really only people who are caring for those who have Ebola have caught it. Really, people are just freaking the fuck out about it, and it's showing up everywhere. Yeah, you can't go online without seeing it at least 5 freaking times. Really, just chill out. You're not gonna get it. This is it confirms my suspicion that there are a number of people in this country who are just in a perpetual state of losing their shit and are just constantly looking for the next thing to focus that rampant energy on. So no, that really, you're not going to catch it. If you know someone who has Ebola, and you don't, there are like maybe what, 5 people who've had it in the country, if that. Don't come into direct contact with their bodily fluids, and you won't get it. There's no reason for the hysteria. The other thing that was brought up, I've actually been asked when I've tried to explain this, is people have asked, well, what if it mutates and goes airborne? Can it mutate and go airborne? No. Not technically no. No is the short answer. It could. It's possible. It's so unlikely that you can basically say no. Let me pose this question to you. Are you worried about AIDS mutating and going airborne? What about rabies? Are you concerned that that might mutate and go airborne? In the 100 years that we've been studying diseases, a human illness changing the means by which it is transmitted has never happened. Never. It's unprecedented. It is not likely to happen. It's almost definitely not going to happen. There's no airborne gene. The means by which a disease is transmitted is much more dependent on factors like which parts of the body it infects. A lot of airborne diseases tend to be respiratory illnesses, as one might expect, which Ebola is not. It depends on what part of the body the disease infects. It depends on its viability outside the human body. Really, Ebola is spread by direct contact with infected bodily fluids, and more than likely that is how it shall remain. So, yeah, thank you for your time, and seriously, calm the fuck down. You're not going to get Ebola. You know what? I forgot to include this. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm really new at this. This is my first vlog. The other thing is that when people are freaking out about Ebola, the first thing they want to suggest is, you know, of course, close the borders and ban all travel coming from that region in Africa, which is, it's exemplary of conservatism, because it's a solution that would never work to a problem that doesn't exist. Wanted to add that.